What's cooking, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be doing my UFC 324 predictions because we've still got another 2 weeks until this card, and there's been no UFC for ages, and I've got nothing else to talk about. Also, I haven't posted in a while because I've been on holidays and I just couldn't be asked posting as well. But now that I'm back, I figured I'm too unoriginal to come up with any other kind of content, so I'm just going to post my predictions early. Plus, everyone else seems to be doing it because I guess they're all out of ideas. It was either this or UFC fighters ranked by cock size. So I think I'm going to do my predictions for UFC 324. Because let's be real, the only other things to talk about is Pereira and Tracy Cortez. They dated and then they broke up in the span that it's been since I posted my last video, which is fucking crazy. Thank God though, Pereira stole my girl. Plus, Paddy and Hooker are beefing and Armin's winning grappling matches. Any MMA guru. But other than that, there's really not that much to talk about. So let's just get into it, starting with the prelims. Starting off with the prelims, because I'm going to be real, these prelims are stacked. We have, who's not on the screen, Adam Fugit versus Ty Miller, who gives a fuck. Then we have Ricky Tercios versus Cameron Smotherman, who gives a fuck. Then we got Josh Hockett versus Denzel Freeman, and I think Josh Hockett's got this. He's one of the only heavyweights that are actually athletic. I mean, he was a former NFL player. Then we got the Unk matchup with Michael Johnson and Alexander Hernandez. I feel like I should pick Michael Johnson, but I also feel like this is the kind of matchup he loses, knowing Michael Johnson, so fuck it. I'm going to go with Alexander Hernandez. Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. Give me Charles Johnson. He's on a little bit of a run right now. Alex Perez has been kind of recently. Actually, I don't really know if Charles Johnson's even on a run right now. He's coming off one win over Lonier Kavanaugh. And before that, he lost his last fight. But he did go on a good streak before that. But yeah, give me him. He's got a little bit more momentum right now than Alex Perez, who's coming off 2 losses. So that's the early prelims. Then we got Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. Give me Modestas Bukauskas. Abtiba Gutierrez. Atiba Gutierrez. I can't fucking say this shit. Come on, what are we doing here? He's gonna fucking destroy this guy. He's literally a minus 1,000 favorite, so I'll take him. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo. I'm going with Umar, but I don't think Umar should be a minus 1,600 favorite. Like, that is fucking crazy. Don't get me wrong, I definitely think he's going to win this fight, but 1,600? Jesus Christ. Talk about Dagestani glaze. But yeah, I'm still going to go with Umar. I mean, I could see Figueiredo maybe dropping Umar because Umar's a bit chinny, but I still don't think he's actually going to win. I mean, Figgy's past his prime. And then, of course, the prelim headliner. We got my girlfriend versus a cancer patient. I'm taking my girlfriend, Talia Silva, to beat Rose Namajunas because Namajunas is kind of washed and she's kind of been figured out. But yeah, that's going to do it for the prelims. Let's go on to the main card because this is where all the good shit is. Kicking off the main card, we had Gene Silva versus Arnold Allen, and what a fucking way to kick off a main card. I mean, it doesn't surprise me given this is the first Paramount card. They're going to want to go off with a bang, but anyway. I'm picking Gene Silva. I feel like I should pick Arnold Allen because he's actually coming off a win, and Gene Silva's getting a bump up in the rankings despite coming off a loss, but I don't know. Arnold Allen's been out for a bit. He keeps getting fucking injured. He didn't look all that great in his last fight against Giga Chikadze, and we've seen how he's looked recently. And I just think all the injuries is just going to catch up for him. I mean, yeah, I know Gene Silva just got knocked out by Diego Lopez, but he was looking good in that fight outside of on the ground, but he was piecing him up badly, but he got cocky and then he got caught. So I think if he works on that, then he can definitely beat someone like Arnold Allen, who doesn't really have one-punch KO power like Diego Lopez. Sure, he's got a bit of pop, but it's not enough to really, like, take him out with one shot. I also think Gene Silva is going to be more patient in this fight. And Gene Silva is clearly elite on the feet. Like, he's got very good boxing, very good kickboxing, great Muay Thai, like, he's got very good defense as well, except for when he's, like, getting a bit reckless. But I think he's going to piece up Arnold Allen. I do think the power of Gene Silva as well is something to talk about. I think he's going to be able to hurt Arnold Allen consistently, who got dropped by Movsar. Well, not dropped, but he got rocked really badly by Movsar. So I do think Gene Silva is going to be able to hurt Arnold Allen over and over again until he either finds a finish or wins a decision on damage. But I think I'm going to go by TKO. I do think he's going to be the first guy to finish Arnold Allen by not... Has Arnold Allen ever actually been finished? Let me check. No, he hasn't. I think this is going to be the first time Arnold Allen gets finished. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Arnold Allen's been out for a bit. He's had a lot of injuries. Gene Silver's a little bit younger. I know it doesn't really matter the age in this fight, but Gene Silver's got more momentum right now. I think he's going to take Arnold Allen out. I think it's going to be by a third round TKO.
Next on the card, we have Derek Lewis versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Two big niggas going at it. And yeah, I'm picking Waldo Cortez Acosta. Like, come on. Unless you're an absolute jobber, Derek Lewis doesn't beat anyone that's actually good anymore. Unless you just, like, flukes and overhand. But I don't see that happening, especially since Waldo has a fucking iron shin. I mean, the dude was eating the cleanest shots from Pavlovich and just walking it off. Plus, even Derek said himself that he only really wants to fight cab drivers at this point. And Derek quits in every fight whenever he can't win. Like, we've seen it time and time again, like against Garn, against Pavlovich, against DC. I mean, yeah, he beat Ngannou, but, like, come on. So, yeah, I think Waldo Cortez Acosta is going to school him to a decision quite easily. And then after that, I think they could give Waldo Cortez Acosta a title shot, because I feel like the UFC wants to do that, especially since he's done so much for them. He's fought on short notice, like, he's being a company man, so they definitely want to reward him for that. And yeah, I just don't think Derek Lewis is that good. I'm going to take Waldo Cortez Acosta by a 30-27 decision. Also, breaking news, I just found out mid-recording that the co-main event, the most highly anticipated fight of all time, of Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes, for the women's bantamweight championship, has been cancelled because Kayla Harrison is injured. Apparently she needs penis surgery or some shit like that, so she won't be fighting. Yeah, very sad. Anyways, so yeah, let's get on to the co-main event now. Also, I cannot believe that they just put fucking Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas on the main card. Are you fucking serious? I thought, holy shit, we just got rid of the one fucking piss break on the card. Now they're putting a fucking another one. Well, at least Natalia Silva's more attractive to look at than Nunes and fucking Kayla Harrison. But still, put Umar versus Figgy on the main card. Moving on to the new co-main event, we have Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. And yeah, I'm picking Sean O'Malley in this matchup. I honestly think he's gonna school Song Yadong. For the longest time, like back before O'Malley got his title shot, I thought, why don't they do O'Malley versus Song? I reckon Song knocks him out. And yeah, now I realize how fucking stupid I look, because I honestly think O'Malley's gonna school him. Like, Song's lost to every top contender he's fought. O'Malley is, as much as I hate him, he's still a top-level guy. I've been a bit more tolerant of O'Malley recently, especially since he lost to Marab. But if he wins this fight, which I think he will, I'm going to be back on the hate train of Sean O'Malley, because let's be real, he's probably going to get a title shot off of this. And yeah, we're all going to have to be forced to listen to him go on about his fucking Dana privilege or whatever. Dana's going to keep cramming him down our throats, you know, like he always does. And yeah, but as far as the fight itself, I think O'Malley's going to piece Song Yadong up at range. I think he's going to box him up, work his kicks. I could honestly see him getting a knockout, but Song's quite durable, so I'm gonna be safe and say a decision, maybe like a mid-fight TKO, like a second round. But I do think Song is quite durable, and O'Malley hasn't really shown the same KO power up against, you know, high levels of competition, except for maybe Aljo. But even then, that was sort of an early stoppage. But yeah, I do think O'Malley's just going to piece Song Yadong up. I think he's faster, longer, just a more creative striker. He's got more experience at the higher level. As weird as that sounds, given that Song Yadong's been in the UFC for ages, whereas O'Malley's kind of been cherry-picked his matchups. But still, O'Malley's fought for titles. He's fought Yarn and Aljo. He's fought Marab. Like, he's fought all these high-level guys. Beat some, controversially, but still. And Song Yadong had a close fight with Cheeto, whereas O'Malley fucking schooled Cheeto. I know that's MMA math, but you gotta hear me out. There's a difference between MMA math and just levels. And O'Malley is levels above guys like Cheeto. I just don't think Song Yadong's all that, and as much as I would love to see him fucking chin O'Malley, so that we don't have to listen to more of O'Malley's bullshit, I just don't think that's going to happen. There's a reason they've given him Song Yadong and not someone like Sandhagen, who I actually think O'Malley could honestly beat. But there's a reason they haven't given him Umar or Peyton Talbot or someone tough like that. There's a reason why they're giving him Song Yadong. If he wins this, I honestly think he's going to get a title shot. Whereas if O'Malley loses, I guess, I don't know, I think Ayman Zahabi should fight the loser of this fight. And the winner is probably going to get a title shot, unless Umar, actually no, if Song Yadong wins and Umar wins, they're going to give Umar the next shot. But if O'Malley wins, yeah, he's definitely getting the next shot. But yeah, as far as predictions go, I'm going to go with O'Malley by either a second round TKO or a 30-26 decision. Like, I think he's going to absolutely school Song Yadong and make light work out of him. Now let's move on to the main event.
And now last, but most certainly not least, we have Big Rufus Justin Gaethje versus Jay Cartwright, aka Paddy Pimblett. Yeah, I'm going with Paddy Pimblett on this one. What can I say? Gaethje's 37. He struggles against grapplers, especially someone with the level of jiu-jitsu that Paddy has. I know Paddy has been clipped, like, badly in past, like, against fucking Luigi Vendramini, a fucking can. He nearly got knocked out. I know that Jared Gordon technically beat his ass, but it was years ago, and he has improved since then. Like, we got to admit that. And I know he's shown he can take a big shot, like against Chandler. I know it's fucking Chandler, but I just can't pick Gaethje. All right, he's at the end of his career. He struggles against grapplers. He doesn't have as much momentum as Paddy. Like, he's not riding a big win streak or anything. And like I said, the UFC have carefully selected Paddy's matchups, and I feel like they've done exactly that here. Like, there's no way they were going to give him Arman or Holloway. Oliveira would have been a risky bet as well, so that's why they gave him Gaethje. Until Paddy fights for the title, they're not going to give him a fight they don't think he can win. So that gives me more confidence in Paddy, the fact that even the UFC think he can win this. Paddy's also a big lightweight with decent reach, so he's going to be able to keep Justin at bay on the feet, especially with his kicks, and kind of just poke at him until he can close the distance and get a takedown, or even clinch up with Paddy and even pull. I could even see Paddy just pulling guard like what Oliveira did against him, or like he did against Chandler. And on the ground, I just think he's going to fold Justin up instantly or get a TKO on the ground, because Justin's jiu-jitsu is horrible and his grappling on the ground is horrible. He's got decent takedown defense, but Justin's wrestling is like one of the most overrated, like, what's the word for it? Skill sets in MMA in the UFC. Like, when's the last time Gaethje's used his wrestling? So yeah, I'm going with Paddy Pimblett by a first or second round submission. It's just what's meant to happen. I mean, it's what the UFC wants. It's what they've been trying to set up. It's why they gave him Gaethje, because they know he can beat him. They wouldn't give Paddy someone he can't beat. Like, they just won't. Until he fights Ilya for the belt, like, it's what's gonna happen. Not to mention Gaethje may or may not have staph infection. So yeah, that's definitely may or may not play a factor. But yeah, long story short, I'm picking Paddy. He's younger, he's bigger, he's got the skill set to do it. He's got more momentum right now. And it just feels like it's what's supposed to happen. So I'm picking Paddy Pimblett by a second round submission after like a couple of dicey moments on the feet. But that is going to do it for today, guys. It took me forever to record this video because, I don't know, I'm just lazy and I couldn't be bothered doing it all in one go. And I've been busy with shit. I haven't posted in a while because I was on holidays and there was nothing else to talk about except for like fucking Alexa Grass's feet pics. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Hashtag all hail the Marlin Army. Obviously you know the drill by now. I'll get my post-fight recap after this card, and even before then I might even post my UFC 325 predictions. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.